Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you all about how I organize, plan, and schedule, as well as automate all of my WordPress blog posts and social media posts with this amazing tool called CoSchedule. So I do want to say that I've been using CoSchedule for probably about a month now. Before I found CoSchedule, I was struggling. I could not get my blog posts out on time, and social media was a nightmare. I just could not keep up with my 3 accounts and trying to post something every single day. I just could not come up with what to post. I did not have a solid blog post promo schedule, but CoSchedule has completely changed that for me, and I'm going to show you how. So this is what CoSchedule looks like when you log into it. This is your dashboard, and any upcoming blog posts that you have assigned to you are going to show up here. I'm currently working on scheduling. I like to do mine just like for one full month. So since it's the end of April, I'm starting to schedule in where I'm putting in my blog posts and social media for the month of May so that it's all there. Ideally a month in advance, but if not, at least 1 to 2 weeks in advance. So right now, all I've done is put TBD because I don't know the titles of these blog posts just yet when I was filling in my calendar. But I just wanted to get it up there so that I can put in my social media campaign and see where I need to fill in the gaps. And I'll show you just what I'm talking about in a minute. You'll also see some tasks here for you, but all the magic is pretty much in the calendar here. So let's head on over there. So CoSchedule integrates directly with WordPress, which is super awesome. So I can start a WordPress blog post from CoSchedule. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. So let's pretend that I'm scheduling for all of my June stuff now. I like my blog posts to be on Wednesdays. So you can already see I've got some social media that's going to be coming up here from the month prior's blog posts. I still have some residual things that are popping up into June. But let's go ahead and schedule a blog post for Wednesday. I'm going to hit WordPress. And then I'm just going to enter the title of my blog post. If I have labels here, if I label my blogs differently, and you make all these up yourself and customize it, you could do that, something like that. This is going to be, I want it to be scheduled on June 19th. That's the date I hit on the calendar. And if you have a certain time that you like your blog post to come up every single day, you can even change it like that. So what that's going to do is that's going to set it in WordPress to publish on this time once you hit schedule inside WordPress. So I'll show you that in just a moment. So let's create our blog post here. And like I said, I put TBD here. So even if I don't know the blog title, but I know I'm going to have a blog post here, this just kind of helps remind me that I'm going to have a blog post. So it's okay even if you want to do it that way. So it's up to you. So here I'm just going to select myself as the author. I'm going to pick the category that I want it to fall into. These all come directly from your WordPress. And I'm going to head into WordPress when I want to actually write the post. But before I do that, let's say that I want to add a file or a Google Doc. If you've already written a blog post, maybe some people pre-write them in Google Docs or anything like that, you can attach that there. You can put in a text editor here and put in some notes, anything you want to about this blog post, any attachments that you need to put, anything like that, you can do that here, which is nice. So that keeps things organized. The thing that I like to do is head over to templates over here. So this is going to be for your tasks. If there's certain tasks that you always do to for each blog post, like myself, just to remind you, because I got very limited brain space, I just can't be remembering this stuff all the time. I've created a template called blog post. So I click that and it'll come up with all the different tasks that I need to get done for this specific blog post. If I want to not do any of this kind of stuff on the weekends, and I can say ignore weekends, which is really cool. So basically when you create the template, it tells you, okay, so I know that 1 week beforehand, I like to research my keywords. I like to begin writing a week before. I like to outline and attach the outline to CoSchedule week before and create my pins, whatever that is, 5 days before, let's say, I don't even know, 2 days. Anyways, when I make that on my template, it'll apply it to as it applies to this date here. So when I click apply, if I close out and head back, now you can see it's put those tasks right into my calendar. So I know that I need to be researching keywords on the 13th for this blog, which I called title of blog. So you even know which one it's talking about, which is so helpful in keeping you organized and on task to get these blog posts up and out on time. So let's head back into our blog post and let's go ahead and edit this post in WordPress. And so it's just going to take me right over to my dashboard, and I can just write it out as normal. You'll notice that the publish date is what I had set it in CoSchedule. After I've written it, done everything I've wanted to do with it, then you can see that I can actually see the tasks here too, and any attachments that I had. So if I had taken some notes, I can reference it right there. Anyways, when I'm done, I'm going to hit schedule. It's scheduled for when I said, and hit schedule, and it's going to be on my calendar, and it will automatically schedule just like it would if you did this just through WordPress. So one thing I do want to show you is that you don't have to have the CoSchedule website open. You can actually access the exact calendar directly from WordPress. So we can go ahead and just work from there at this point. So let me head back over to my blog post so I can show you how to schedule your social media promotion for each blog post. So you head back to add attachment and hit social campaign. So if you hit any of these, if you want to post a post on the same day as published, which you should be doing, so let's go ahead and start with that. It's going to let you do a link, a video, image, text, however you want, whatever each way you want to do it. So let's just say I want to do just the link with, this will make it just the title of the blog post with the link, which it automatically puts in for you, whatever the URL is going to be for that blog post. I want it to be the same day as published, and I like to keep mine the best time, because then it automatically tells me what the best time is for each, and it's individual to each different social media platform that you use. So that's really cool. Or else I can put the same time I publish it, I can do it. I can do an hour after, I can do a custom time, anytime, really. I can have this set to publish. All your social medias that you have hooked up with CoSchedule will come up here. So I can pick just one of these. I can pick multiple. I can do 2 here and do a separate one if I want maybe my Twitter to be different. I can still do another same day, but make it separate. So it shows you a preview of what it's going to look like here. Since we don't have anything set up on our blog, I don't have any featured image or anything, it's not really showing me what that link is gonna look like here. So let's go ahead and forget the link picture and go ahead and put in our own picture here. And we can go ahead and just use this one here. Oops. There it is. Okay. And so now you can kind of get a preview of this is what the post is going to look like on Facebook. It's going to have my title and my link here. And this is what the post will look like on Instagram. And I can add text here if I want. I can get rid of the title if I want. I can get rid of the link if I want, but I don't know why you would do that because you're promoting your blog post. If you were doing, I don't know, something else, but you're always going to want that link there if you're doing a blog promo. So anyways, and then I can come in, and so let's say I like those. I'm going to add that. Maybe I want to do it a week after. I can set up again whatever I want. I can have a little video here or something, whatever you want to do. Now, you can do this every single time, depending on, how you choose to promote your blogs, whether you like to mix it up or how you want to do it. But I'll show you what I do, which really saves me a ton of time and really makes it so that I can really see where I need to fill in the gaps on my social media for the month. Once I've input all my blog posts that are planned, and I can also schedule the social media. So if you go to the templates button here, I have created my personalized blog content promotion social media campaigns that I use every single time. So you'll see here what I have created. So every single time I post a blog, I want to publish on the same day a post promoting it on Instagram, on Twitter, and on my Facebook page. And every single time I want it to post at the best time for that day, for each of my different platforms. I also, 3 days later, want it to post a video to each of these. And I have notes here so that I can, once the blog post is written, I can come in and just add the caption here. I know I just want it to be a caption, and then I'll have my link for the blog post, and there will be a picture there, a video there once I add that. And I can go back and update it when I'm ready by simply clicking it and adding my video in this way, just like that. Super easy. But it's okay if I'm doing this all ahead of time and I don't know what I'm going to put there yet, and that's fine. But you can kind of see I do the same kind of promoting for every single blog post. And so let's head back out to our calendar. And so now you can see that all these social media posts just got onto my schedule just from this one blog post. And there should even be some into the next month. So now, once I've done that for the whole month and added my remaining blog posts on my Wednesdays, I'll have, just similarly to my May schedule, since I've already done that, I'll only have certain gaps that I need to fill in with social media posts. So it doesn't look quite as overwhelming to think of, I don't need 7 Instagram posts to come up with this week. I only need 1, 2, 3, because I only post once a day to Instagram. So I know that I just have to come up with some unique content for each of those days, and I can do that whenever I'm ready by coming up here, hitting that plus button, and instead of doing one of these, it's going to be social media message. And that's just going to create a singular message. There's no link attached to it because it's not a blog post promotion. It's whatever I want it to be, whether it's text, whether it's an image, a video, or a link to something else. Again, I can schedule it for whatever time I want, or just the best time, which is what I prefer. I like to label mine so I know what kind of content I'm putting out there, so I know I'm not doing too much maybe personal stuff or too much promoting or too much of just one type of post. So it helps me mix it up. And when I do that, that's how they come up in these other colors. The blue shows me that it's a blog post promotion, and that is a lot of my content, but once I have everything else up there, there starts to be a lot more color. It looks a little more exciting. So those are the main features that have drastically changed the organization and stress level of my business, it is so much easier to manage my blog using this. And there's so many other things that CoSchedule can do that I didn't even go over here, as far as things on your calendar, email marketing. I believe you can do blog posts outside of WordPress as well, it looks like. I obviously do use WordPress though, so I'm not really sure how to use that feature. Or if I just need to add some kind of task here, I can do that as well. But let me know how you like this, if this was helpful for you. I'm telling you, I will never live without this tool in my life at this point, because it has made it so much easier. It posts all these posts for me automatically. I just have to plan, hit OK, and the stuff rolls out for me when it's supposed to. It's just really saved me so much time. Let me know if this was helpful, and I'll put links below for my social media blog promotion schedule, so you can kind of get an idea of, you can get a list of the days that I promote my blogs and how often, and then also the different kinds of social media promoting, or I'm sorry, the different types of social media posts that I mix in as well to keep things fresh and mixed up, so it's not all about my blog. Thanks so much.